the Spurs. Nikola Vucevic with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Trying to cash in. Aaron Gordon tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Jonathan Isaac has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray. To Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. Aaron Gordon rejects it. LaMarcus Aldridge. Missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Fournier to Gordon. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down just a couple. And he's going to the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Team foul number 1.
DeJounte Murray. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Fournier to Vucevic. Gordon. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To Murray. Short jumper misses. Vucevic up against DeRozan. Isaac to Fournier. To Aaron Gordon. 4-3. Off the mark. It was right there. Nothing going here on that drive. To Vucevic. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Spurs in possession. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Takes stock of the floor. That pass stolen by Orlando. Fournier defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Beyond the arc for 3. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Vucevic. Slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Murray into the front court. They trail by 7. DeRozan to Murray. Count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Gordon. Yes, and the the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
DeJounte Murray at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket. To Aaron Gordon. Isaac. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Vucevic. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? DeRozan with it. Down 2. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Magic owned the possession. Deep left corner. Fournier. Oh, he had him there for a second. Probing the defense. Spins away from the defender. Sweet move. Vucevic has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Almost, and he's not getting the call. To Fournier. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
DeRozan with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Aldridge to Murray. Nikola Vucevic able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
A little early in the game, but someone's got to be feeling pretty good out there.
Nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Nikola Vucevic. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
San Antonio.
And counted at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Orlando's ball. Here comes the screen. Augustine, defended by the UConn product. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Augustine with the basketball. Leads 4. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. And that one is out. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
LaMarcus Aldridge. Into the game for Orlando, number 1, Jonathan Isaac.
To Aldridge. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Goes to the left side. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Terrence Ross matched up with Bellinelli. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 4. Good start.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Augustine with it up top. 2-point advantage. Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Gets it in the left corner. Mills in possession. They trail by 2. To Vucevic. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Aldridge to Patty Mills. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Orlando has it. Deep three at the buzzer. A three-pointer at the buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after one quarter. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions, Orlando. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Augustine, guarded by Murray. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To DeRozan. Big stuff, and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Count the basket at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Screen coming.
Screen.
The screen sets him up for two.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray over to the right side. To Murray. Good look that time, but off the mark. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
DeRozan. Fires the three. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Iwandu matched up with DeRozan. Gets it at the top of the key. Jonathan Isaac and the Spurs able to clear the rebound. Jonathan Isaac with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Murray with the basketball. Down a point. To DeRozan. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Murray into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. And finishes strong.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Augustine, guarded by Murray. Oh, had him going there for a second. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
DeMar DeRozan. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Murray with it. His guys should be able to get the final shot. DeRozan. He buries it off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime.
The Spurs are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game. I got ball. Let's go. Let's play deep.
Isaac to Gordon.
Shot.
Deep 2 there. Won't go. DeRozan with it. Lead is 2. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Fournier. No good. Nikola Vucevic sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The assist from number 3.
Murray into the front court. Leads a bucket. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The pass set it all up.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
DeRozan to Murray. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Right now, San Antonio's possession. To Murray. Surveys the floor. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Rudy Gay. Good. Off a spin.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Isaac. Oh, he had him there for a second. Jonathan Isaac. Buries it. It's a 3.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have 2s when you can shoot 3s, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Runner here won't go down. Fournier. To Aaron Gordon. To Vucevic. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Aaron Gordon swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Able to convert inside.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Aaron Gordon snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Fournier. Evan Fournier is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Knocks down all 3 at the line. San Antonio with the basketball to Aldridge. Finish that. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
DeRozan with the basketball. His guys down 3. To Murray. Rudy Gay. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Fournier. Jakob Poeltl sends it away. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 18. Entering the game for the Magic. Number 31.
Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. And the 2. Counted for Aldridge.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The rebound taken by San Antonio.
Don't even play with him. See, he can't guard you.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Murray with the basketball. Down 3. To Aldridge. Jonathan Isaac pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Wide open look won't go.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Turns and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your team...
Oh, and a putback.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First try, no good.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Into the game for the Warriors.
Knocks down the second.
We got this. Let's go.
Stepping in for the Orlando Magic, number 00, Aaron Gordon. Subbing in,
Patty Mills.
number 22, Rudy Gay.
Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Count the bucket for 2.
Strong finish, that's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Vucevic. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Spurs. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Vucevic. A bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
That's going to be out of bounds. Mills in possession. Leads 5. To Aldridge. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Shot from in close. No good. Easy path to the rim.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Spurs in possession. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Sizing up the defense. Scores from the post.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Aldridge. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Nikola Vucevic at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Misses the first.
It's all good. It's all good.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. San Antonio ball. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Offensive board. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Shot from the lane won't go. Mills in possession, up by 6. Down low, Aldridge. Nikola Vucevic with a piece. Fourth this contest.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Gordon. LaMarcus Aldridge. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Fultz with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Layup goes down. Well done.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. To Aldridge. Fultz there for the rebound. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Can convert the free throw. 17-footer for the win. Now a step back. Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Yes! 3 for the win at the buzzer. My goodness! It came down to one shot. He stepped up and buried it to win the ball game.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Magic gave us one of the most exhilarating plays in all of sports. The buzzer beater. Great shot to win the game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic. The Spurs lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. The way they shot the ball was outstanding. But even still, it wasn't enough to get the result they wanted. More often than not, you're going to win games when you shoot the ball as well as they did here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Orlando Magic. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
you.